your daily dose of sports and fun. This is the Morning Drive Podcast from Double T 97.3, presented by Cantex Roofing and Construction.
I'm Mike Hebert, owner of Cantex Roofing and Construction. Every day is game day, and we'll get it right when it comes to your roofing, construction, windows, and mirrors. Call Cantex Roofing and Construction today. Together, we are one serving you.
Happy to be part of your Thursday morning. This is the Morning Drive on Double T 97.3 and the Double T 97.3 mobile app. That's Chris Snead. I'm Chois Woodman. In for Chuck and Jamie today. Jeff McGuire across the way, taking care of us. Also coming up in the second hour, I think we have discovered the worst way to go on the injured list in Major League Baseball.
Playing Guitar Hero?
Who was that?
That was Freddie Garcia,
Okay.
I think.
Falling down the stairs.
That's Derek Holland.
Derek Holland
fell over his dog.
Jeff Kent, motorcycle accident, riding a dirt bike.
Now, this one was actually on the field, but I think it's worse than any of those.
Did someone take one of the twig and berries?
Celebrating a kick.
We'll see. We'll get to that in the...
I'm trying to think of the...
Franks and Baines.
Yeah. So we were talking about the Southeastern Conference. They wrapped up. I think they're done with media days, or do they have more day today?
Who knows? I mean, that thing's. It's like when they say talking season, it's like 3 weeks.
Yeah, maybe they have one more today.
Just means more
today. Anyway, they've been talking a bunch, as expected. It's what they're supposed to do there. The narratives are interesting coming out of the SEC. Mm-hmm. But
it's a narrative, that's for sure.
One thing that didn't fit their narrative was an announcement yesterday out of Austin.
Hey, you know, I'm taking off my headsets and waiting for the outrage. I'm waiting for I'm Gene Smith, all you guys, Ward Manuel, all you guys. I'm ready for the boycotts. I'm ready for you guys to stop scheduling these guys.
Former Texas offensive lineman, and we say former because he's not former anymore. Cole Hudson's temporary restraining order against the NCAA has been granted.
What?
Based on a eligibility lawsuit. This was an age-based eligibility lawsuit against the NCAA.
Ageism?
So he is able to play in the 2026-2027 college football season.
Where did they file that injunction? I'm just curious.
I believe it was in Austin.
What?
No,
you mean they went and got an Austin judge?
I actually don't know if it was an Austin judge, and I'm not going to say it was because...
I'm going to go out on a limb and surmise that it was probably an Austin judge. Because, you know, everyone surmised that it was a Lubbock judge when it was actually a Fort Worth judge that went to TCU and UT Arlington. The University of Houston and the University of Texas at Arlington. But they called it a Lubbock, Texas Tech judge. So if they can do it, I can do it too. So UT went and got them a UT judge to give their guy eligibility. I
thought we taught you to be better, Chris.
No, I'm not going to be better.
I thought your mom and dad taught you to be better.
No, I'm not. I mean, I'm rubber, they're glue.
So Hudson played in 48 games and made 23 starts during his time with the Longhorns. He played Garden Center and even earned a Dallas Cowboys rookie minicamp invite after going undrafted. So he's already gone
to minicamp, washed out.
I don't. Yeah, I guess the rookie minicamp.
Yeah, rookie minicamps were back in April and May.
So it's not a. Let's see. Was it an Austin judge? I can't find it. This is an Austin site, so it probably doesn't want to tell if it's an Austin judge. Anyway, again, we heard yesterday out of the SEC media days, or I guess this was on Monday or Tuesday. Hey, one of the reasons that the SEC is exploring leaving the NCAA is because of situations like Texas Tech. They wanted to cite Texas Tech. Mm-hmm. And that the NCAA cannot enforce their own rules.
Yeah.
This is once again the NCAA not being able to enforce their own rules, and it's coming out of the SEC.
So if you at this point don't realize that it's a coordinated dog whistle attack against you, against Texas Tech. If you don't think that at this point, because what other schools are they bringing up? In any of this, what other schools are they bringing up by name? None. And what's the common denominator with Michigan and Georgia and the schools that are bringing up us? What's the common denominator? You beat them on a recruit.
Yeah,
someone you didn't used to beat them on recruiting. They never cared about you before. Georgia never had you. All of a sudden now Georgia's not going to play you in anything. Well, congratulations, you've only played us 5 times in the history of anything.
Yeah. From the AIDS Flooring Center chat line, Jay says Chois is so butthurt. That was for the radio
Staff rankings.
Yeah.
He's on the list.
Yeah.
I mean, you're well above Travis.
Travis is on the list too. That doesn't mean anything.
Well, you're well above Travis.
I'm above Travis, so that's all I need. I'm good. If he would have ranked me at or below Travis, then I would have been butthurt.
There's very few people that are below 1B.
How many radio stations does Raymar in Lubbock have?
I think it's 9, 8.
Jeff says 10.
It is 10 if you count both 100.7 The Score and AM 950.
Which is
I don't
9 if you
one
count
together.
signals.
So 9
times.
9 different things
Signals,
signals that are being put
But
out.
10 stations.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, pop quiz. Name them all. Go.
You have 97.3. You have 100.7 The Score.
All right, you're off to a good start.
AM 950. 92.3 The Hub.
Okay. You went with the new one next.
The Eagle. The Eaglet. 97.7.
No.
No?
It'd be 93.7.
93.7. Magical 93. Magic 93. I know.
No.
Oh, Magic 104.3.
No.
It's Magic.
106.5.
Okay.
So we're at 5 right now.
I can see him over there. 96.9 The Bull.
Yeah, you shouldn't miss all.
And we've got the other country station.
What is the other country?
105.3.
2 other country
105.3. Young Country. Isn't that it? We got the Bull, the Hub, the Eagle, the Score, Double T.
Young Country's
Chief.
Huh?
Young Country's 93.1.
93.1.
You didn't mention Sunny 97.
Sunny. 97 cents. I mean, I miss yes, but I mean, yes is now Sunny, right?
And 107.7, which is the Red Dirt Rebel.
Yeah.
Is that all?
I wasn't actually keeping track. I was just making sure if you got the names right.
Okay.
Yeah, I was trying.
I think that's.
I mean, it's our radio stations are like conferences, man.
Your daily dose of sports and fun. This is the Morning Drive Podcast from Double T 97.3, presented by Cantex Roofing and Construction.
Glad to be part of your Thursday morning. It's the Morning Drive on Double T 97.3. I'm Chois Woodman with Chris Snead. Jeff McGuire behind the glass today, and he normally gives us this day in sports history unless Snead's in. So, Snead, take us back in time, please.
Thank you, Choice.
Wrong show.
No, we're still going back in time.
Tech Talk is back in time. This is
sports
history.
I know, but we're sorry.
Thank you, Choice.
That's Gus's show.
I just want to hop in a DeLorean somehow.
Thank you, Jeff. I thank Rob Bro.
Why?
He's going to help me out today.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Thank you, Clint Scott.
There's no reason to thank that guy.
I'm not thanking Travis. Time for this day in sports history. Today is July 23rd in the year of our Lord, 2026. Do you know what, Choice? We're all going to make it.
The Mayans were wrong.
Yes, once again, we've known. We continue to prove that every day. On this day, Choice,
We'll see.
1925, New York Yankee Lou Gehrig hits his first of 23 career Grand Slams. How many Grand Slams have you ever hit in your life?
With a bat or on a video game?
And with a bat in a real game. So I would just say softball or baseball.
One in softball.
One in softball.
Yeah.
I
think I've hit the ball over the fence in my lifetime 3 times.
Really?
That's it.
Oh. I would think you've had a little bit more power than that.
No. I may look more powerful. I'm a singles guy.
Okay.
Occasional gapper.
Occasional gapper horse name. 1975, LA Dodgers. Is this Wade Crawford? LA Dodgers, Crawford and Lee Lacy are the fifth to hit consecutive pinch hit home runs.
Okay.
On this day, 1976, Baltimore Oriole Reggie Jackson. This is before he became Mr. October with the. After he left the A's, went to Baltimore.
I forget he played for Baltimore.
Yeah, it was a very short stint there, and he homers in 6 consecutive games. 1989, before Lance Armstrong and his cheating self, Greg LeMond of the United States wins the 76th Tour de France.
The only American to have won the race.
Tour de France, yes.
He's got a French name.
Yeah, because Lance Armstrong officially has no longer won in that race.
And the other one, Floyd Landis?
Oh, Floyd Landis, America's postman.
I don't know how.
Deep pull.
I don't know how that name is still in my head.
I always referred to Floyd Landis as America's postman because that's what he looked like.
But he was popped for the actual roids before.
Yeah.
Before Lance Armstrong, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And well, didn't he basically blow the whistle on Armstrong? That's because when he got popped, he kind of blew the whistle on Armstrong.
I think there's some of that going on. We got the same drug dealer.
Yeah.
I think there was that.
Yeah.
But
2017, former Red Raider Danny Coulomb. He helps the Oakland A's pick up a 3-2 win over the Mets, pitching a perfect 7th inning.
is he still
He's
around?
Okay, I think he's with the Orioles. The who? He's somewhere out there.
He pitched for the Rangers last
year. I mean, he was a
he is a current Red Sox who pitched on Saturday last.
And there's nothing wrong with that. That's kind of the way he's going to be one of those guys. At the end of his career, he's going to have 10 different teams on his
it's just fine.
On his curriculum vitae. It's National Vanilla Ice Cream Day. I am a fan.
It is not my first pick.
It is always my first pick.
It's a great supplement.
I'm going to go vanilla. It's probably, if you give me 100 times, I'm going to probably pick vanilla 95 of them.
Okay.
And the other 5 might be butter pecan, coffee ice cream.
Okay.
Yeah. Something that's got a little cookie dough in it.
Chocolate's the goat, but okay.
Not for me.
Okay.
Got enough chocolate in my life.
Just waiting on it.
Yep. Happy birthday to this guy.
All sassy. Oh, look at him! Oh! 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 That's one way to bring the house down. Bring the rim down. Ham jam.
Darvin Ham, 53. Former Red Raider, former NBA star, former head coach of the Los Angeles Raiders. Bless you.
It's a sneak attack.
Yes, it was a sneak attack. He's on someone's coaching staff right now.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Exactly
he's somewhere. He's one of those guys. He got his chance and he got into the blender. And
he's back as the top assistant for the Bucks.
Yeah, 53 years old. On the day that he hit that, I was playing in a men's league softball tournament in Lorenzo, Texas.
Okay.
And watched that on a back then you could watch it on your phone. Back then I actually had a little 3-inch TV I was watching it on. And I was like,
antenna?
What? And with an antenna. And I was like, what just happened there?
Black and white or no?
It was color.
Oh, you got color?
It was color. That thing was very expensive. It was about the size of this phone, and the screen was about that big.
Oh, gosh.
And I was like, what just happened there? Born on this day, Daniel Radcliffe. How old is he?
Radcliffe, we're going to go 36.
37. Slash.
64.
61. Woody Harrelson.
61.
65. Gary Payton, the glove.
55.
58. Noma Garciaparra.
Okay.
Or should we say Mr. Mia Hamm?
Nomar is 54.
53. Dead on this day, still dead, 1996. Red Munger, American baseball player, Major League Baseball All-Star, 1944, 47, and 49 for the St. Louis Cardinals. He dies on this day at 77.
Okay.
And in 1984, a 21-year-old Vanessa Williams gives up her Miss America title. And I'll tell you this right now, if this happened today, she wouldn't have to do this. The first resignation in the passenger's history after a magazine announced the plans to publish nude photos of the Beauty Queen in its September issue. She originally made history on September 17th in 1983 when she became the first black woman to win the Miss America crown. I say today, if it happened today, people would be like, so what? She'd probably be even, well, she became quite the star.
Yeah. All right.
And that is this day in sports history.
Y'all continue to bring in thoughts, comments on the Yates Flooring Center chat line. Marquis says if there's 4 super conferences, where's Tech falling and does the Big 12 survive?
If there's 4 super conferences, the Big 12 is still around.
Yep. It's not like the Pac-12 is overtaking. If
Pac-12 is probably a long way away from becoming in that conversation. They would have to merge with somebody because even if Cal and Stanford were to come back, they're still a long way.
Tech.
See what you did there. Nicely done.
Tech falls easily in 4 super conferences.
Oh, yeah.
And if the Big 12's around, that's where they're at.
Yeah.
The question is if there's 2 super conferences.
You're still going.
I think, again, if ESPN's in power, then I think Tech is going.
You're still – it doesn't matter if ESPN's in power, if Fox is in power, if ABC's in power, if CBS is in power. Tech is going because they move the needle.
No, if this was 7 years ago, there'd be a question, a real question.
Yes.
But where you sit right now in the landscape of college athletics,
you're going.
It's not a concern.
It's good news, bad news, bad publicity, good publicity. Spell our name right. That's all we want.
Don't call us the Texas Tech Aggies, Stuart Scott. It's the morning drive on Double T 97.3.
The Morning Drive podcast from Double T 97.3 is presented by Cantex Roofing and Construction.
Thanks for hanging with us on a Thursday morning. You've got the morning drive. Double T 97.3. Double T 97.3 mobile app on TV. Fox 34 News now. However you're taking us in, thank you for hanging out with us on a Thursday morning. We'll talk about whatever you want to get into. Bringing in on the Yates Flooring Center chat line. Did you happen to see the Texas Tech baseball announcement yesterday?
The Austin Round Rock tournament?
Yeah, Round Rock tournament.
That's not a classic. That's an actual tournament, right?
No, it's a classic.
Is it?
It's just 4 teams.
I know, but I thought it was like 2 teams play each other and the 2 winners play and the 2 losers play.
No, because it's 3 days, 4 teams, so you'll play.
You're right. Okay, cool.
It's just a little round robin.
I love it. Okay, that's what I was glad that's the way it was because hopefully it wasn't. I thought, this is going to be Tech versus Alabama.
You're actually playing a team that I've wanted Tech to play for a while because they're a solid baseball team.
La Tech.
No, I mean they're one.
Texas State.
Texas State. I've not understood. I actually know.
Is Harrington still there? He just retired.
No, I don't think he's there. I actually know because I know a guy on the Texas State staff, and it's Texas State that doesn't want to play Tech.
Yeah.
And it's because they can get a lot more close games with UTSA and with Texas and with Baylor. They can drive much shorter distances than driving to Lubbock, a 5-hour drive there, 5.5-hour drive there. So they don't want to come to Lubbock. They don't want to play Texas Tech because they can get their midweek games in on much shorter drives.
they won't come to us, but they want us to go to them. And we're like, we're not coming to you.
I think you can do a home and home.
We did.
Tech would do
when
that.
they decided they didn't want to come up here, we told them, well, right on, we're not going to go down there.
No, the home and home would be great.
Doesn't do us any good to go down there and get pummeled by you guys with your crowd, and you not come up here and get pummeled by us.
My hope for that is that a relationship's developed and you get maybe some midweek games out of it in the future.
Or we just beat the tar out of them.
Well, they're a good baseball program right now.
Yeah, they are.
Where they sit. Texas State, Louisiana Tech, those are neither one of those are huge names. I know there's a local kid that plays for Louisiana Tech, Robertson, that pitched at Friendship, is now at Louisiana Tech. His dad is the Memorial head coach. And then Alabama is the last one. So, good setup there. Round Rock Classic, February 26th through 28th, which is not the opening weekend of next season. That'd probably be, week 3? Baseball season usually opens around 14th or 15th.
It's Valentine's weekend usually.
So that would be week 3 for February 26th.
So as we start the annual
we'll get to
schedule.
Start filling out the schedule.
Me and Choice, George Watson, Gus, a couple other guys.
It all together.
It's been our little side project for the last about 3-4 years. It's fun when you're perusing the schedules and you see Texas Tech show up on somebody else's schedule.
Right, because other teams usually release before Texas Tech.
So we
can go, oh, look, Iowa has Texas Tech on their schedule.
Hey, look, there's I remember when before we were in conference with Houston, we saw Houston show up on a midweek. We're like, oh, okay. Because every once in a while you'll see someone a midweek show up. And you're going to play ACU. You're going to play New Mexico, and you're probably going to get a New Mexico State in there.
And sometimes Tadlock will be like, oh, yeah, we're not playing them this year. And I'm like, okay, you can X that off.
Because, we would try to, at the end of the season when he goes to the coaches' shows, I usually will try to get a nugget out of him.
Sure.
Because if you get Tadlock, he'll talk with us, and we're trying to get into the da-da-da-da-da tournament. And you're like, oh, okay, all right.
So I mentioned Texas State there. Mm-hmm. That they don't want to come to Lubbock. Hopefully, again, that changes in the future. But I saw a list of the most isolated FBS stadiums in college football. This is based off of the distance it is to another FBS stadium.
I think we'll be in that list.
We are on that list.
The number one is Washington State.
No. Washington State is 4.
Hawaii.
Hawaii. Yeah. You forget. See, that's one of those things that you're like, okay, you don't even think about it. I was like, oh, yeah, Hawaii.
Because they're that isolated. I mean, people use this against Tech. Oh, it's out in the middle of nowhere.
No, Hawaii's out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
No, they're out in the middle of the Pacific. Get it right.
Hawaii is 2,400 miles away from the next closest stadium, which is, any guesses?
San Diego State? No. Are they closer to Fresno State?
You're getting in the right area.
San Jose?
Still in the right area.
Is it Stanford?
It is Stanford.
Yeah.
Okay, so Hawaii is 2,400 miles from Stanford. Texas Tech is number 2 on the list on most isolated stadiums in the FBS.
The closest FBS stadium would be Albuquerque?
Not quite.
TCU?
TCU is it.
Is it closer?
Slightly closer. Not by a lot, but 268 miles to get to.
Wow, so every other FBS school is within 4 hours of each other.
Pretty well. Well, I don't know
how far is Washington State from Washington?
Washington State is closer to Boise State than they are Washington.
That's right.
They're right there on the Idaho.
Well, they're 7 miles from Moscow, Idaho. So which used to be FBS until about 4 years ago.
Correct. That would have been
the closest.
Yes. Idaho went down to FCS recently. So Boise State is third, or Boise State and Washington State are tied for third on the list because they're each other. Boise State and Washington State, 222 miles away from each other. And then very close to that, Washington is 219 miles away from Oregon State. They're closer to Corvallis than they are to Pullman. So there you go. Hawaii, Texas Tech, Boise State, Washington State, Washington are the most isolated stadiums. Also,
wait a second.
Texas is an enormous state.
That we're going to change next year.
How's that?
Because isn't ACU about to jump up to Division I full?
I don't think they're there yet.
Aren't they?
They are in the other sports, obviously.
But they're in WAC.
United up to the United,
and that's next year, and that's going to put them 160 something miles away from us.
Yeah, that'll change if they go up. But is the United going up?
I thought so.
I thought they were staying
FCS.
I'm not certain on that.
I thought all those guys were trying to get to Division I.
I think everybody eventually wants to. No, United is a FCS.
Yeah, but I think they're all trying to go to the schools in that league are all trying to get there.
So the United Conference in 26 and 27 is ACU is going to United this year.
Yeah.
It's still FCS.
Yeah.
Austin Peay, Eastern Kentucky, North Alabama, West Georgia, and Central Arkansas.
Those are all schools that are trying to transition to Division I FBS.
Okay. I'll take your word for it.
Doesn't mean they're gonna. I think the whole conference is trying to do that.
Yeah, but how long will it be?
I don't know.
If and when ACU
the NCAA can't even they can't even control Texas Tech. How can it control a whole conference?
If and when ACU goes up, yes, that would change it all, because you would be a lot closer to ACU. But for now, you play them game 1 of the season as an FCS member. Hopefully, it goes a little different than the first time around.
I think this could be ugly.
We talk about running up the score or really putting it on teams.
I don't think you're going to have to.
You're not going to do that, because
I don't think you're going to have to try to do that.
There's a lot of respect towards Keith Patterson and others on that staff.
Yeah, but you can't help pick sixes.
No, you do whatever you can in the first half, and then you cruise in the second half. It could be 50 points in the first half. Who knows? I was pretty confident going into the last matchup, too. We got a question of the day next on Double T 97.3.
This is the Morning Drive Podcast from Double T 97.3, presented by Cantex Roofing and Construction.
Coming up in a half hour, it's not too early to talk basketball. All Big 12 preseason list.
What?
Already out.
Could we play a football game?
15 minutes, it's the boom, boom, boom. Right now, a question.
Jamie's question of the day on Double T 97.3, presented today by someone not named Jamie, is brought to you by Connecticut of West Texas.
All right, guys. I'm going to tap into your fandoms for a moment here.
Okay.
Choice-inspired said question today, by the way.
Uh-oh.
You wanted to step into a DeLorean. So you're going to.
Time machine.
You can go back and re-experience any moment you want to go back to. You can, however, not change anything from that point forward, including your financial success.
Oh, you talking about betting on it?
That's one thing you can't do.
I would.
You know what's so funny?
I wouldn't know what to do with it.
Back to the Future 2 is all about how it would, you do something like that. Doesn't matter. That's exactly what I would do. If I could go get a sports almanac from back in the day.
You wouldn't get it from back in the day. You'd take it from now and go back then.
Results, yes, that's what I'm talking about. Yes, if I could take a result and go bet on it.
But you get to relive
or stock
every win, every successful story, every fun thing. You get to know what's going to happen. But you also have to live through every loss and every not so fun story. How far back are you going? And you have to re-experience them all up to today.
So you get to relive.
This is interesting, because you think, okay, do you go back to 2008? Because I lived the Crabtree catch standing on the field in front of the student section, holding the students back when they rushed the field 3 times. And it went from like 30 guys in vests to me and one little, 80-year-old lady in a vest at the 3rd time, and I really didn't get to experience it because we were doing crowd control. I'd love to go back to the 2008 season and experience that, knowing that 2 weeks later we're going to get, donkey stomped by Oklahoma. And
next week was really good against
the next week.
State.
You beat Oklahoma State 52-20 the next week, and I think that was, and arguably even more fun than the Texas game.
You also then have to experience the 2009 season, how it ended for football.
Yeah,
you've got to experience the entire Tommy Tuberville.
So do we have knowledge of what's coming?
Yes.
As time travelers.
But see, if I have knowledge of what's coming, I'm going to appreciate it and enjoy that, because I didn't get to enjoy the end of the Texas game because I was really doing crowd control because that was a madhouse on the field.
So this is going to be a boring answer. I don't want to relive the 2000s, so I'm not going back as far as, the 2010s, because I'm not going back as far as 2008, because you had a lot of rough football and basketball.
Had a stretch in there. You weren't real good at baseball either.
It was
2003, the year we don't speak of. Also, I
think I'm probably going back to relive. It's going to be a boring answer. I'm going back to... I'll say I'll go back to midway through the last season for Texas Tech football. That's where I'm at. Because I've lived through the bad times enough to appreciate what last year was.
Well, yeah.
Again.
I want to relitigate my answer, though.
So I will go back to the college game day of last year where you're playing BYU and enjoy everything from there on.
I want to relitigate my answer
and have lower expectations in the Orange Bowl.
and I want to relitigate to, and it's gonna, you'll say, why would you go there? I want to relitigate to 1989, where, that 1989 season. Where you play with Tracy Saul, you had Jamie Gill was the quarterback, James Gray, running back. You had a massive, powerful offensive line. You were pummeling people in the conference. You go 9-3 on the season. Now you win the All-American Bowl, and in Birmingham, Alabama. But you beat up on a really good Duke team, coached by
Steve Spurrier.
Yeah, this is Steve Spurrier's last game at Duke.
Take that.
And you want to get like 44-17, and you kicked their tail. And but that's a team you survived 3rd and 26 in Lubbock against A&M, and 3rd and 26 in Austin against Texas. You beat Baylor that year. I think you beat them like 36-6. I mean, you had a dominant football team, and I would go back and appreciate that team for what it was at that time, because at that time, I didn't even go to the bowl game. I watched the bowl game on TV. Ironically, who did go to that bowl game? My wife Sue, because she was in the going band. And so she will tell you stories of riding 16 hours on a bus to that game to Birmingham, and then getting on the bus as soon as the game was over and riding back to Lubbock. But I'd go back and do that.
I don't know when exactly I would go back. I know the point that I would not go back any further would be before 2016. Mm-hmm. I'm not going back before Tech baseball went to Omaha. There is too much pain behind that in a lot of sports that I don't want to relive.
14 was the first year in Omaha.
I'm not just talking baseball.
Okay.
No.
There's a lot of pain in a lot of sports.
Yeah, I got you.
on Tech campus before 2016. There was some success. There's a lot of success there too, but there's a lot that I don't want to relive.
So what if it was just you get to go relive one game? What if the question?
That wasn't the question.
I know, but I'm saying, what would it be for you if it was just one game? Relive or live for the first time? Because
I still would get an 89. I would go back and appreciate that All-American Bowl victory for what it was back then, because bowl games weren't just falling out of the sky for Texas Tech around then.
Sure.
You have one football Big 12 championship.
Yeah, but you have 11 other conference championships.
Sure.
Don't get wrapped around the axle on that one.
Right, but I've been in the Big 12 since I've been hearing about Texas Tech. So you got one of those.
I get that.
30 years, yeah.
I get that. When was the last time Nebraska won one? I'm asking for a friend.
Whatever this show is.
This is the Morning Drive Podcast from Double T 97.3, presented by Cantex Roofing and Construction.
Welcome to the Power Hour, part of the Morning Drive on Double T 97.3. DoubleTSportsNetwork.com, the Double T 97.3 mobile app presented by Happy State Bank, and on television, Fox 34 News Now. Also Fire Stick, Roku, Apple TV, YouTube. Whole heap of ways you can take us in however you're doing. So thank you for making us part of your Thursday morning. Chris Snead sits to my right in Jamie Lent's chair. I'm Chois Woodman in for Chuck Heinz today. Jeff McGuire across the way steering this rudderless ship. You can also hit us up. Join the conversation. Thoughts, comments, questions, hopes, dreams. Whatever you have, bring it all in on the Yates Flooring Center chat line through that Double T 97.3 mobile app. You can take the app anywhere with you. Even listen in if you're out in PP Township, Ohio. It's a real place. Look it up.
I don't want to.
Maybe
I don't
not
want to get that
internet.
tinkle on me. Is it P-E-E-P-E-E?
It is. You're going to look it up, aren't you?
No.
Okay. Snead. Mm-hmm. You know, I actually really enjoyed the World Cup. I enjoyed watching a lot of soccer. The one thing that was a massive irritant is the same irritant I have when I watch the NBA. It is just the, oh my gosh, this guy got shot by a sniper.
Oh gosh.
Rolling around, flopping. I mean, it's horrendous because these guys look like they're about to die 1 second.
And then
the call that they want. And
the guy rolls out with, and if they do call out the emergency staff, they bring that magic blue bag with them.
The little spray.
Yeah, that guy, yes, I'm
Magic
revived.
spray.
The guy will run down and the guy gets tripped. I'm shot. And then, sniper in the lights. I'm shot.
And then a guy will take a cleat to the face, be bleeding, and be okay.
And then, he'll
It's
get
like,
up. Yeah. I mean, the funny part about it is when those guys are really hurt as opposed to when they're fake hurt. You know, when those guys get fake hurt and they roll 17 times down the field, like, oh my gosh.
Yes. So that was the irritant. I really did enjoy the World Cup. I loved rooting for USA while it lasted. I enjoyed the other matches. It was good to watch.
You know what was great? Remember when we were in Brazil, what we had?
What did we have?
The vuvuzelas.
Yeah, that we didn't have. Didn't that start before Brazil?
It started in America. The first time in '94, the vuvuzelas came out.
Did they really?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So
yes.
Why I bring that up is there's a bunch of pansies in soccer out there.
Wow.
Major League Baseball players.
Chois Woodman.
I'm not saying all of them, but there's a bunch of pansies. Major League Baseball players. They can be tougher.
Okay, I was going to say, where are you going with this?
Did you see what happened?
Major League Baseball players sometimes can be.
Oh, it's not exclusive. Did you see what happened 2 nights ago in the Oakland Athletics game?
No.
A's played the Diamondbacks.
That's the reason why I didn't see it.
And rookie, but it could have come across your timeline.
No.
Rookie Joshua Kuroda Grauer You may not even know who this guy is. He's a rookie.
Yeah.
He has been placed on the 10-day injured list.
Oh, what did he do? I'd love to hear what he did.
Kuroda
Grauer. That sounds like something you put on your plants in the backyard to make it grow.
It does, right?
Kuroda Grauer. Hey, I need to pick me up a can of that Kuroda Grauer.
He fouled a ball off of himself. Most of the time, I mean, you can...
Did he go Franks and Beans?
Just beans here, but...
Franks and Beans!
And if you want to get technical, just one bean.
Oh!
Kuroda Grauer sustained an injury in the 5-2 win over the Diamondbacks. He fouled the ball off the handle of his bat and straight down into the nether regions. This looks terrible in slow motion.
Well,
and he crumbles in a heap. But here's why I bring this up. He is now on the 10-day injured list. The word ruptured is involved on this. He got back up, finished his at-bat, and hit the ball to the outfield for a single. So this guy ruptured what my grandpa would call a gonad. Got up, got a hit, and then he went on the injured list after that.
Oh, man.
So I'm watching all these guys in soccer just roll around like they're about to die.
They get tripped.
This guy ruptures something that you never want to rupture. The worst way to go on the injured list. Still gets back up, hits it, and I mean, wow. This guy, if there's a toughness award, what was it? I don't want to say that wrong. Was it the E.J. Holub Double Tough Award? This guy gets it for Major League Baseball.
Wow.
Kuroda Grauer.
I mean, you caught a little bit, didn't you?
I mean, up till like 9th grade, yeah.
So, like, when you're working behind home plate, umpiring, and we work in what's called the box position. It's basically the squat behind the guy squatting behind. You literally, your most exposed region is the nether region.
Oh, sure.
And you depend on that catcher. And I'm doing a game this year, and the catcher from Tascosa, I mean, he wasn't great. I hit 3 times. And one time, I saw the ball bounce in front of the plate, and I saw his glove not get there. And I said, this is going to hurt.
This is going to hurt.
and you just kind of, it starts going in slow motion as you see it happen. When you see it coming and it bounces off the turf and he doesn't catch it, you're like, oh boy. And you're like,
yeah.
Was there a temporary mound visit from the catcher to the pitcher?
I was one of the. It was the second time I got hit, and I was just like, oh my gosh. Once you get your breath back,
yeah, yep.
Then you're like, you kind of have to like let the crowd know you're still. And I turned around and I went to the crowd. And I turned around and went like this.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
I'm okay, everybody.
But yeah, it's that is one. It's like you see those coming, and you're like, oh boy. But the one he got, where it's a foul ball straight in, and you don't see it coming, those are the worst. Because it probably hit him, and it took him a second to feel that, and you're like, oh.
He crumbled in a heap.
Yeah.
But he got back up. Pretty rough. Someone says Power Hour just not the same without the handshake queen. Wow. He typically says something really dumb during this time or has a bad rant like an old man yelling at a cloud. We might be able to get Snead going on a rant.
I'm not going to do that.
Y'all try to get Snead going on the rant.
You better do it quick.
It's the Morning Drive.
This has been the Morning Drive Podcast, presented by Cantex Roofing and Construction. Check out our library of Double T 97.3 podcasts at doublet97.3.com.